Now, since you understood that, okay, if you are only spending, you're spending 4,300. Okay, obviously this is you really need to change it. Okay, just so no one tries to play with me. So it's 4,000, right? Your profit's 0. Your expenses is 4,000. Your income's 4,000. 0 profit. So that would mean that you're gonna need to have 4,000 in your bank account. Now, like I said, we're not talking about the average bank account. Go to my other video to know what I'm talking about. Your bank account needs to at least have 4,000. Honestly, personally, I don't think you need all that much. I'm going to be honest. Now, if you figure out, so I would hope that you have made your budget book. So if you know that you just need 4,000, now please tell me, why in the do you have $10,000 in it? What the does that make sense? How does that make sense? How the does this make sense? Just answer the question. Answer the question. Why do you have, if you know you only need $4,000 in your bank account to pay for your bills, the minimum you need is $4,000. I personally don't think you do, but anyway, the minimum you need is $4,000. Why do you have $10,000 in it? You literally have $6,000 for no reason. What is it there for? What is it there for? This needs to work. You literally have an employee that needs to work and you're not doing anything. You're just letting him chill. This nigga needs to work. He needs to go somewhere. What is he doing in a bank account for? You can respond to that question due to the video that I made previous. But there's a more important job for this. Now, yes, the answer is your savings. This is supposed to go to your savings, all right? For now. This is supposed to go to your savings, okay? We already talked about 4% APY, okay? We already talked about this. All right? We already talked about this. Now, understand, okay, let me clear this up before I go. Because I don't want to forget. Yes, I'm not literally saying, now, okay, hold on, wait. The reason why I do not think you need $4,000 is because you're not spending your expenses in one go. That makes no sense. It's throughout the month. All right. Yes, you might pay 1,000. Oh no, that ain't true. Yes, you might pay 2,000 in rent, but that's it. That's your biggest expense. Everything else is throughout the month. That's why I do not believe, and you're getting paid more than likely every 2 weeks. Okay, so you don't need all that money. For beginners, please just stick. I would actually just say for a room of error, I think that's a very important word. Room for error. Okay, so in case something happens, you can do 5,000. Okay, 5,000 just in case something happens, just in case you don't go to work or whatever. I would think, since you're watching this channel or channels like this, you are hustling, you're busting your ass. But let's just say, just in case, $5,000, right? $1,000 over what you actually need. Like I said, I personally don't believe you need this much. This is too much for me. Oh my God. I would be at 1,000. To be honest with you, I'll be at 1,000. But anyway, so that's pretty much what we have for today. My damn oven is ringing and I need to go. But this is very, very important. You should never have too much money in your bank account, because that money is pleading for you to send it out to go somewhere and work, to do something for you. All right? So as of right now, savings. Get your 4% APY. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my last video. Please go here, okay? Please do this. Look at your bank account. Do you really need 10 grand in it? No, you don't. You don't. Unless you're paying 10,000 in expenses, then I got nothing to say to you. But if you're only spending $4,000 a month, you only need 5,000. 1,000 for room for error. 1,000 for room for error. That is it. That's it. Okay? Back here, just to recap. Right? If you're variable, right? Let's say you figure out how much you make on average. Your average is $4,800 a month. Take $800 off. You make $4,000 just for room for error, okay? If anything goes over, so let's say you made this is a different equation, but let's just say you made 4,500. Okay, let's just say you made 4,500. Send that damn money to your savings, to your retirement. Do not spend it. Well, you technically are spending it, but you're not. Not really. See, I'm trying to finesse. Send it to your savings. If you have anything left over, send it to your savings. I even have a threshold. So, for example, if I have it at 5,000, and let's say, oh, my bank account actually says 5,600. Send that shit to savings. Okay? There needs to be thresholds here. We need to keep our money tight. All right? This is all I have for you today. Okay? This is all I have for you today. But we need to remember this formula. Everything from savings, retirement, investing, business, all of that goes into your bills. Miscellaneous is all the bullshit. Groceries, gas, all of that stuff. Okay? Subscriptions, whatever. That goes to miscellaneous. Obviously, you will have all these things spread out. But for this example here, the things that are reoccurring, that are very, very important, go into bills. Honestly, I also do reoccurring payments as well. Reoccurring payments is in bills. Things like groceries that vary, food, going out to eat, having fun, whatever, that goes in miscellaneous. Those are things that are quite variable. But there's an average that you have in mind. I know you can find that number, okay? But you need to have your savings and retirement in this. Okay, my potatoes are burning, all right? So please, 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 please understand all of your assets that you're feeding needs to be in your bills, okay? In accounting, they call it an income statement. This is your budget book, all right? Your budget book. You also move this on your budget app, okay? I believe you should have both. If you only have 4,000 in expenses, you should only have 4,000 in your bank account. If you want room for error, 5,000. Put $1,000 over it. If you really feel unsure, depending on your money behaviors, you could fine. You could do $6,000, but you don't need 10 grand, bro. You don't need 10 grand. Okay? The excess money needs to work. So it needs to go to your savings so it can generate 4% APY for you. Let it work. Let it do its thing. And mind you, this should technically be all in there if you watched the last video or 2 videos ago. But it really is supposed to go into an investment account. But like I said, we will make a video about that. And so we will develop the elements of what I'm talking about here. All right? Now, all right, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Please consider this. Consider. This is one of my most important videos, okay? Because this is needed. If you do not have this, you're done. You're done. Okay? Unless you make so much money that it doesn't even matter, I guess. Right? If you make so much money, but you are cheap as hell, then my bad. I am not talking to you, I guess. I think you should still have it. I think you should still need structure, but it's all good. Please do this. Please, please, please do this. Okay? I will see you on the next video. Have a good one. Let me know in the comments what you think. Any other advice you want to give to the common people. All right? Which means everybody. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you on the next one.